Hmm. Hey, Virgos. Hey, Virgos. See if I can get some music going. Mm. Hey, Virgos. Let me see. My lights and stuff keep going out. Mm. Mm. Okay, not that. Hey, Virgos. So, my bad. Virgos, we've been having like, I'm here in my spot and we've been having like little outages. Now, you would think like during the storm out here in Houston, our lights ain't went out or nothing. So now it's days later and now our shit want to have like blackouts. It's crazy. But anyway, so, all right, let's go ahead and get to this daily message. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Most High, what is it that you want our powerful, brilliant Virgos to know for today? I'm gonna start out with our Oracle deck. This Oracle deck usually gets more deeper, deeper messages, and it's time for us to dive deep. Let me kind of it down a little bit. All right, Spirit, what is that you want our Virgos to know for today? Messages of truth and clarity. Mm-hmm. Okay. We have healing the heart. All right. So we have turned it upside down. It's still the same. We have healing the heart, power of self love. All right. Right now, God is saying right now, today is going to be a day where I feel like there's something significant that could happen. And this is about you executing the work that you've done with loving yourself. Okay. And when it says healing the heart, power of self love, 8, 9. There is something or someone that could be coming towards you where they experienced you when you did not have as much self love as you do now. Like how when we were a child, like we will have certain adults or certain people that we kind of like stay in that childlike energy with. So even as we're grown and we evolve, but it's like when we see them, we kind of revert back to that childlike state where it's kind of like we feel like that need. I'm hearing right now there's something like that may be happening today, and God is saying it's truly going to be time for you to show the individual that you are not that child, you are not that beautiful innocent energy where it's like you're searching for validation or you're needing someone's approval. Okay. And this is because a lot of times we get stuck as a child, we're stuck in toxic environments or people who are toxic, but because like we see them as a parent figure, as an adult figure, even though we are grown, we still revert back to it, where even though we see the malice, we see the toxic energy within them, we'll still kind of like let them play it out because we revert back to that child state. God is saying, not today. Today is going to be a day where someone that you would normally kind of like fall back, even in their lack of, let them be. But today you are going to really set a standard for your self love, your self respect, and letting someone know that you are not that child. You have grown, you have learned, and you have healed. Okay. With the 27, that's a 9, right? With the nine is like being at the brink of a new beginning. This is you truly standing up, letting someone know that I am powerful enough to know what I will accept and what I will not. No longer will I just let someone's title that was in my life depict how I move, how I think, or how I try to compromise my own self love. today is going to be a day where I feel like you're going to have to set up a boundary from someone who keeps hoping and praying that you will not um, pretty much put a healthy boundary up against them because of how you guys are brought up or something like that. It's like today I feel like you're going to have to stand your ground, really execute this self-love, because there's so much power in self-love. And just like with anything, with anybody around us, we have to have self-love in order for them to learn and for them to grow. We're not doing this just for us. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. We loving ourselves because we are lovable, but people are not going to learn how powerful self-love is unless we be the example. And God is saying today, you're going to have to be the example of self-love to someone that you would normally just fall back and let them do what they do. I'm seeing courage and strength, fierceness, and family. This is definitely dealing with somebody, could be from your family, where it's like you always give in. You just don't want to argue. But at the end of the day, when someone is not moving accountable or accordingly, it's like, I can't be a part of it. Growth has to happen. If that's the case, then if you're not growing, and you can't expect me to make you feel like it's okay what you're doing, and it's not. If you being a whole ass person, or it's like you trying to do something that goes against who I am, who I've grown to be, the things that I've healed. A lot of people in your family, they refuse to heal. They refuse to break generational curses you have. And going back into some of these scenarios, you cannot fall victim. You cannot let little shit go. You feel me? Like, you could do what you do, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be a part of it. I've healed. I moved on. If you can't do it, I'm gonna let you know you got to do this shit without me. You can't expect me to just go along with it. I'm not a child anymore. I'm not in that state where I am looking for validation. I am valid. And I feel like something today, and this is going to not only heal your heart, but it's going to heal the hearts of those around you who are hoping and praying that you're still going to submit to their toxic ways. And that is a no. We only submit to greater power, and that is to embody power, to learn from it. We cannot submit to things that are beneath us. We cannot submit to things that we've already overcome. And today is one of the days where you're going to have courage to truly be like, I don't fuck with this. I do not concur. I do not agree. I cannot move forward. I will not pass go. I will not collect 200 of these fraudulent dollars. It says sacred breath and sound, life force, communication. God is saying today is going to bring about a new way of communicating with individuals that you didn't know how to communicate with. Sometimes it's hard to communicate with family or certain friends that you're used to just letting them do what they do because, less confrontation. Just look, this is how they are. No, now you're in this place where it's like, this is how I am. So if you're going to do this, I'm going to let you know who I am, because at the end of the day, I am not subjected to what it is or how you are. You're going to have to acknowledge who I am and where I'm at. Just like maybe back in the days when I did not have a voice, I didn't know who I was. I'll let whatever you do slide, just counted it on you. Now you're going to have to count me on me. You're going to have to be like, shit, this is how Virgo is. Virgo going to check that ass. Virgo is going to say when they do not agree with some shit you're doing. Virgo is not going to just just go with whatever you're saying and they don't feel comfortable with it or they feel like it's false. This is you truly establishing who you are to those who wanted you to see them as, wanted you to always go with whatever they're doing because of their age, because of their stature, because of You know what? At the end of the day, everybody grown. You no longer, it says, I was a child, I thought and act as a child. Now that you are a fucking God, you speak and act with authority. And those who have not earned or learned where you are, they will see it. But God says, if you do not stand on who you are, they will never know the being in the presence of the Most High. And God is saying today is one of them days where you are truly going to have to take a moment and communicate a new way of communicating to individuals that you used to surrender to. You're going to have courage to surrender to those who are still in a place that you have evolved from. The biggest gift you can give anybody is showing them what self-love really looks like. Not just going with the flow because you don't want no confrontation, but it's allowing yourself to truly show individuals the truth. I'm not going to lie to me. I'm damn sure not going to lie to you. But I am not going to allow some unbalanced energy. If that's the case, don't invite me. Because I want you to know when I come through, I'm not going to go with the bullshit. And God is saying this is where you are going to be held in high honor. Because a lot of things that you were afraid to say that you are comfortable with, that you are going to have enough courage to say now, is truly going to put you in high honor. Because a lot of people already know what they do. But it's like they have so many people who will go with whatever toxic energy they have. Sometimes it takes your voice to really awaken someone. And God says today is the day you will awaken someone with your truth, not allowing their lies or their illusions of what is to be. I guess that is the message. Anyway, I love y'all. And I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, Virgos.